Welcome back to another episode of Oh Look, It's a Squirrel. So, today, question for you. What's the one thing that's happening now that scares you? Think about it. There's a lot of things going on, obviously, at the moment, from missiles and this and whatever things. But, what scares you the most? Because for me, it's AI. Because it never ends well in any of the movies. I don't think I've seen one film where it ends up like a great advantage. There's up the obvious ones, which quite easy to work out which ones I'm talking about, which really don't end well for anyone. But yeah, from robot nurses, as you probably see by the last video, there's a plausible place for them now. Now they've added this mandate and got rid of lots of people who can't work unless they get the jab, which I think probably a lot of people are going to give into, because no job, no mortgage payments, no nothing. So you're being blackmailed basically into having the jab if you want to keep your job. So yeah, anyway, that one, let's not talk about that one anymore. But AI in general, when you know people like, I don't know, okay, well, probably not going to get many fans by mentioning him, but Elon Musk, whatever you think of him, he's done some pretty insane, jumps in technology of how we do stuff compared to 20, 30 years ago. Ridiculous, some of the things that he's working on. Now, he warned against it, and so did Stephen Hawking, I believe. And I think they have very good grounds to be warning us about it. Because just think of the nefarious, stuff like AI doesn't get used for good stuff. It doesn't. Come on. Nefarious. Think about it. There's so many scenarios where this could just go really bad. And I think it's something that's got to be addressed. People got to start thinking about it, because it's here. It's not like, what do you think Facebook's Meta thing is for? What do you think they're changing from their company name? Obviously not Facebook, the site, but the company name is now called Meta. Now, Meta is, for me, just without thinking about anything else, it means metadata. Why don't they just call it metadata? Unless there's obviously a company called that, but it sounds like that would be too obvious. This whole virtual reality, AI assisted mega reality, it's just like, what's wrong with this one? Oh. Well, look at your reality. The only things that are wrong with it is people are trying to change it. So, God, Zuckerberg and all these people creating this offensive, super style, awful new normal. Did you ask for a new normal? Were you pissed off with the old normal? Enough to want all this kind of stuff coming in? Definitely I didn't. I didn't agree to it. I wasn't asked about all of this. This is all voted on by just people who want to make a decision. The people don't have choice anymore. I think a really important fact is human rights, I am slowly believing, are actually now human privileges, because anything that can be taken away from you is not a right. And the right of choice has been taken away from people, in a sense that maybe not the choice, because they've still made a choice to not have the jab and not go into a job. But take away all those pressure cards of no job, mortgages, payments, all this kind of stuff. Take that away by saying, well, you're only putting yourself at risk. You're not putting other people at risk as much as anyone else is, jabbed or unjabbed. So, and there might be a slight difference here and there. I'm not worried about that. I know that the jab does not stop you passing it on and catching it. So So fully jabbed people can walk into a hospital and just give it to everybody. So anyway, we're back on that again. But yeah, AI. Think about what sort of stuff people can do with AI now. It's mad, absolutely insane. And then mix that in with virtual reality. Come on, are we really that bored of this reality that we're in? Anyway, rant over. We're back for another at some point soon. See you in a bit.
Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like or dislike.